هذا اللي استغلنا الفرصه الحين بوجوده، هو راح يشرح لنا كل واحد، وبعدين انتم توزعوها في بلدكم. يعني اكيد معظمكم تعرفوا الطريقه، ولكن زين واحد يتعلم ويزيد يستفسر اكثر. اوكي. Just what I said is that until now we do organize some tournaments here, Arab tournaments. The registration was Viber, WhatsApp, whatever. Okay. But I said that for the first time, Bahrain is going to host ITF event. So definitely it will be via ITF. Yes. That's it. Okay. So I said that some of them they know exactly how to make it, but they have to know, explain also for their when they go back to their countries how to make it exactly, you know, the register. What are I want to know what are the, if you want, just have give us information regarding the, if you can give us information regarding how to register, how to respect the deadlines, how to withdraw, and all this.
First of all, thank you for having me. Very good to be here in Muscat in Oman. I was here yesterday watching some tennis in the morning, and I will be here tonight as well to watch the finals. So I'm very happy to be here. Obviously, you know ITF Seniors Tour. It's a global tour. We have over 500 tournaments taking place around the world. Nearly 30,000 players playing in those tournaments around the world. But we believe this region has potential to significantly grow in the future years. And I've been speaking with Khalid a lot over emails, and he invited me here to hopefully help with developing the tournaments in the region and becoming a part of the global ITF Tour, which has lots and lots of benefits for players, for tournament organisers, and for federations, for getting more people playing tennis. I think I won't talk for too long because I could talk all day, but I just want to keep it to the top level of what you need to know. So for an ITF Seniors tournament, and we're very excited that Bahrain will be coming up very soon. I think in a couple of months' time, we've got the ITF event, which will be a grade 4 event. Okay, so we have a grading structure to our tour so that players play at an appropriate level of competition. Because what it does, it feeds into our ranking system. Okay, so we obviously have our global rankings, number 1 in the world all the way down to number 5,000 in every age group, 35 all the way up to 85, singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. Okay, the structure is in place largely to make sure that the ranking system, there's an integrity to the ranking system. But also for players to play an appropriate level. Now, elite level, the very best former professional players, they will play at the top. You know, it will be a grade 4 tournament. Okay, but Bahrain, if it runs to a very high standard, has good entries, good player entries, good draw sizes, and the delivery standards at the tournament are good. Now, we know that because the referee will, after the tournament, they fill in a report to let us know the standard of the delivery at the tournament. The referee is an ITF referee, they are our representative at the tournament. They will tell us afterwards how everything was. And also what we do, we ask all of the players to fill in a survey as well to rate how successful the tournament was for them. Okay, so we also get an objective score from the players. So if all of the players are saying excellent tournament, if the referee is saying excellent tournament, and we look at the draws and the data and it's saying such, that tournament would be moving up to 3, to 2, to 1 potentially in time. Okay, so that's how it works. 4 months before an event, we will collect all the information from the tournament director about the tournament, the dates, the events they want to run, and that goes into our fact sheet. Okay, the fact sheet will go on the website so all the players can see. We'll specify as much detail as possible, and we have everything available. So usually 15 weeks before the tournament. 15 weeks before the tournament is when we aim to get that on the website so all the players can see. And now all the players, every ITF tournament, entry is through a system called IPEN. Okay? So the IPEN system is in place to help players so they can see everything in one place, but also largely to help tournament organisers, because the alternative is entries by email, by phone call, it's too complicated, errors happen, mistakes happen. With the IPEN system, everything is correct, okay? So the computer will get it right, okay? So everyone's playing the right age group, people can play singles, their doubles. So importantly, all players need to register for an IPIN. No cost to register for an IPIN. Okay, so you can register for an IPIN at no cost.
Free.
For free, no cost to register. However, so we need to survive. So instead, there's a payment per tournament. Okay, so what previously was in place was you paid $25 for a whole year, and you could play tournaments all year. Okay, now what I've seen is that 75% of our players, so the majority of our players, only play in 1 or 2 tournaments in a year. They generally play the tournaments in their nation or very near them. Okay? There are a number of players I know who play lots more tournaments, okay? But the majority only play 1 or 2 or maybe 3 tournaments. Okay? Your supervisor and all the software and everything they're using, it's the ranking system, it's the rules and regulations, it's people like me running the tour. Okay, so we have to survive, so that's what that's for. Okay, but so I think what I can show you shortly is very briefly where to go. There's been some changes recently here as well. ITF more widely have made changes to the website. First of all, it's not perfect now, I know, but it's new, brand new. But there's a new website. Tournaments sometimes start on different days, a Monday, a Tuesday, or Wednesday. Okay, but each tournament we put into what we call a tournament week. Okay, a week in the year. Monday. So so the Monday of that week. Okay, the entries will close 6 days before. Okay?
So Hamdi, when is your tournament starting?
1st of February.
What's your Monday?
Wednesday, I think.
You're starting on a Wednesday. Okay, so if it's
Wednesday, what is the date of?
1st April.
First. That means 25th. That's it. Yeah. 6 days before.
Yes.
The 25th of
yes.
March.
It will be 6 days before the Monday. So if your tournament starts on the
6 days
Wednesday,
before Monday.
we will put you into the tournament week of the Monday 2 days before. Okay, so your entries will close the Tuesday of the week before. So that's actually for you 8 days before the tournament starts.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So it's always Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday is closing date. Okay, but of course we advise players to enter before that.
Exactly.
Now the entry date and the withdrawal deadline for seniors is the same. Okay, so that wasn't didn't work best in practice because a lot of players, like I say, are club players. They just want to enter as close as possible to the date. They're not professional players planning their calendar weeks in advance. They've got families, they've got jobs. The entries often are very close to the tournament. So entries and withdrawals are all the same. Tuesday, which is 10 a.m. GMT, or in London, 10 a.m. Okay, so really always aim for Tuesday morning for you. Okay.
What about the registration on site, in case?
Registration on
How
site.
it works?
Yeah. So registration for all events needs to be done on IPIN. Okay. For singles, all singles tournaments needs to be done on IPIN, and it needs to be done by that 10 a.m. on the Tuesday. Okay. Now, if the referee, Tuesday at 10 a.m. the entry deadline closes. Okay, we ITF we then do our thing and we send it to the referee. Okay, as your schedule because you need to plan which day you arrive, your hotel, everything. Okay, so if say Yusuf gets an email on Wednesday morning, sorry I forgot to enter. Okay. Now, we do allow, with some exceptions, some late entries, but that's up to the tournament and up to the referee, okay? Now, if Yusuf says to us, yes, we want to take these entries, it's okay, provided they are not a seeded player, okay? That's the rule, okay? What we do not want to have are the best players in the world, sort of, I call it shopping for the best points. They wait for the entry deadline to pass, they look to see where the tournaments are weak, and then they go and say, I want to go there to win your tournament because I think I will win it, okay? So that's not fair, okay? So but if they're not seeded, so say for example, Yusuf's going to make his draw and there's 13 players, okay? He's got 3 spaces in a 16 draw. And someone says, well, he's got 2 players, say to him.
Schedule to the players prior to coming.
Yes.
Okay. It's not like the other circuit, like a professional, let's say.
Correct.
They make like the draw the days before.
Yes, exactly. Professional and junior tennis, a different world really,
okay.
Because like I say with the players, the sign-in for those events is the night before, 6 p.m. the night before, The draw is made that night and they play the next day. Now they can do that in professionals because the draw size is always 32 and it's always full. Okay? Seniors could be a draw of 4 in a round robin. It could be a draw of 125. It could be anything. People need to plan. Like I say, people work, they have jobs, they have families, people need to plan earlier. Okay? So for us, 2 or 3 days before the tournament, we advise the referee publishes that information to the players so they can plan. Okay? So yeah, slightly different. And that's it. And then you turn up and you play. And you'll see men's, women's, juniors. Now obviously for you it is seniors. Okay, now when you get to this page, oh, this is the calendar. Let's go again. Seniors. So you go to ITF Tours and you click on seniors. Okay?
And then you go to ITF.
And then this gives you some information about the tour. Now for your question about rankings, you can click on this one here, rankings explained. Now this will show a document with, it'll give you all of the information. So for your ranking, it is based on your best 4, it is based on your best 4 tournaments in a year. Okay, so you could play 10 tournaments in 1 year, but your ranking will be based on your best 4 results. Okay. So
يعني حتى ولو لعبوا 10 ولا 12 يعني بطولة ياخذوا عين الاعتبار 4 أحسن بطولات باش يسووا لكم الرانك.
Now this man is talking about, so the World Championships, which is, I mean, giving for example, Anders Jarrod wins the World Championship, former professionals, you know, he will get 1,600 points if he wins the World Championships, okay? Now for a grade 4 tournament, currently the winner would get 75 points if he won the tournament, okay? And so on through the grades. But yeah, all of that is stated. Every player this year will get 1 point for playing. Okay, if you play, you lose your first match, you get 1 point regardless. Okay, everyone will leave with a ranking. All right, but to earn more than that, you need to win matches. Yes. Okay, so ITF Seniors is the intention of ITF Seniors is that it's a global tour, and that players, whichever country you're from, you can play tournaments in any country. Okay, you can play in another country, you can go to Australia and play, or you can play here in Oman, any country. Okay. But some nations have what we call closed events, okay, closed events, which are open only to players from that nation, okay? Now, we also have, not so many, but we have some regional closed events, okay? So we have some regional closed events which have existed. Now, generally with our regional events, we've tried to open them up as much as possible because just by nature it's different nations already playing, and it's possible. We've looked at.
But they will play their own tournament and same time they will go there at the same time. Some of them they like say, I don't want to.
If the scheduling permits, then yes, you have to get your days and dates right.
You can do it.
Yeah, if you get the days and times right, then yes. So long as players are not playing, you know, too many matches.
Nice and
Okay.
Any other question في أسئلة؟ It's okay?
Yes.
تفضل. لا خلاص نتأخر ولا ما شفت الحين كنا اتفقنا ليش؟ لأن قالوا لو سمحتوا لحقنا هذه السنة قال لك راح يكون انتري ريجستريشن اي بي 3 ما فيش رسوم. لا بداية من هذا السنة يكون رسوم بس الاشتراك يكون بطولات تدفع يعني كل تسجيل في البطولة 5 يورو بس.
Wow.
There is somebody over there.